Okay, so composition of functions. So let's define first. So what is the definition of composition of functions? So that is the process wherein we substitute a certain function to another function. So substituting a function into another function. So kung babalikan natin sa mga previous lesson natin, so halimbawa kung meron tayo rito na So kung halimbawa meron tayo dito na f of x. So ibig sabihin nito, si letter x natin will be replaced by another function. So ang ipapalit dyan is a function also. Hindi yung certain value lang niya. So ang value niya is represented by another function. So yun ang ibig sabihin ng definition niya. The function will be substituted by another function. So that is composition of functions. Okay, so let's have first the introduction on how to read the composition of functions representation. So ito ang representation niya. So paano ba ito binabasa? This will be read as F composite. So that is an open circle. Kailangan nakabukas T letter O, open circle yon. So kasi kapag shaded circle, kamukha nito, shaded yung circle natin, it pertains to multiplication. So that is multiply. Kapag open circle yon, that is composition of function. So, mayroong difference baka malito. So, ito ay composition. Okay, so F composite G of X is equal to F of G of X. So, yan ang tamang pagbasa ng composition of function. So, again, F composite G of X equals F of G of X. Kasama sa activity ito mamaya. Kaya pag-aralan ko paano binabasa. Meron pang ibang paraan kung paano basahin to, especially kung sa ibang libro, ibang teacher, kung sa internet. So maraming way how to read the composition of functions, pero ito lang yung gagamitin natin na way of reading. Para pare-pareho tayo. Okay, another example. So, hindi naman tayo concentrated lang that our function will be represented by either F or letter G. It can also be represented by other letters in the alphabet. So, example here, we have letter A and letter B. So, this will be read as A composite B of X is equal to A of B of X. Okay, so A composite B of X equals A of B of X. Okay, another example, let's have your P and Q. So, ang ginamit naman nating representation for functions is the letters P and Q. So, this will be read as P composite Q. So, P composite Q of X equals P of Q of X. So, we have P composite Q of X equals P of Q of X. So, again, ang main purpose lang nung first part ng ating lesson is for you to know how to read the composition of functions. So, balik tayo. Ito yung first function natin. In example ko kanina. So, F composite G of X of F equals F of G of X. So, kung siya ay ating babaliktad magkakabaliktad yung letter F sa letter G natin, mababaliktad din yung ating way of reading. So, it will become G. So, kamukha nito, nabaliktad siya. It will become G of F of X. So, that will be G of F of X equals G. So, siya yung magiging first function, yung G, ang ating inner function ay F. Ito ang ating inner function. Importante yung pwesto. So, ito ang ating primary function, ito ang ating inner function. Okay, so it will become G composite F of X equals G of F of X. And then, last example, we have B composite A of X equals B of A of X. Okay, so that is the way how to read the composition of functions. Okay, let's proceed now with the example. So, example number 1. So, our f of x is represented or given as x squared ating f of x. And then our g of x is x minus 2. So, for the problem, we will find f of g of x. So, ang hinahanap natin. So, first procedure, so write first the composition of function. So, isulat muna natin yung ating given. So, or unknown. So, that is f of g of x equals, ano bang solution natin dyan? The solution will be f of g of x. So, anong ibig sabihin nito? Si g of x natin will be our inner function nasa loob. So, papalitan mo siya nung value niya. Ang value ng g of x in this case is x minus 2. Okay? So, wag mong galawin yung f. Balik mo muna si f. Tanggalin mo yung g of x, palitan ng x minus 2. So, yan yung pangalawa sa procedure natin. So, obserbahan na kung anong ginawa ng teacher ha. So, tinanggal si g of x, pinalitan ng x minus 2. So, yun lang. Next, third. So, ang ating third line will be obtain the primary function. So, ito ang ating primary function, the x squared. Primary, bakit? Una, number 1, first letter sa ating problem. Okay, so kunin mo siya, x squared. And then, tanggalin mo yung x ngayon, replace x. So, ito na yung sinasabi kanina, the composition of functions is the process of substituting a function to another function. So, tanggalin mo yung x sa function, palitan mo siya ng x minus 2. Okay, so tatanggalin ko si x, papalitan ko siya ng x minus 2. Then, yung second power natin, ibabalik ko pa rin. Okay, obserbahan ha. So, una, formula. So, yung unang solution natin will be the formula. So, kung ano yung unang letter, siya yung nasa labas ng parenthesis. Yung pangalawang letter, siya yung ating function sa loob ng parenthesis. Yun yung g of x. Pangalawa, remove the inner functions, replace it with the value, with the equivalent value. So, ito ang equivalent value natin, x minus 2. Tinanggal ang g of x, pinalitan ng x minus 2. Pangatlo, get the value of f, yung ating primary function, which is x squared. Ayun, x squared. Pang-apat, substitute, pinalitan lang. Tanggalin yung x squared, tanggalin yung x, palitan natin ng x minus 2, based on our solution. Galing dito. Okay, so x minus 2 squared. So, babalik tayo ngayon sa operation on polynomials or operation on functions. So, ang ibig sabihin ng x minus 2 squared, kuha ka ng scratch paper, sulat mo ang x minus 2, and then squared. So, ang ibig sabihin yan, i-multiply natin yung x minus 2 sa sarili niya ng dalawang beses. So, that will be x minus 2 times x minus 2. We will apply now the FOIL method. So, FOIL method tayo. So, x times x, we have x squared. And then, outer term, x times negative 2. So, x times negative 2. So, that will be negative 2x. Yes? May nagsasalita ba? May question? Wala. Pag may question, mag-unmute kayo ng mic. Hindi ko mababasa yung group chat kasi nasa PowerPoint ako. Nasa presentation ako ng lesson. Pwede kayong mag-unmute ng mic. Pwede kayong mag-interrupt sa discussion kung merong kailangan itanong. Okay, and then, so yun na yun, outer. So, negative 2 times x, negative 2x, and inner, negative 2 times x, so negative 2x pa rin. And then, last term, so we have negative 2 times negative 2, that is positive 4. Combine similar term, pagsamahin yung similar terms. Kailan ba nagiging similar ang terms natin? Kapag magkamukha ang exponent at saka ang variable. Ito, kamukha ng x squared saka ng x, magkamukha yung variable pero magkaiba exponent. So, hindi sila similar. Ang negative 2 saka negative 2x dito, they are similar. Dahil pareho ang kanilang variable, pareho ang kanilang exponent. So, we will have here negative 2 minus 2. So, that will be negative 4. Then, copy x and then plus 4. Okay, so therefore, the final answer in our composition was f composite g of x is equals to x squared minus 4x plus 4. So, ito yung ating final answer. For example, number 1. Medyo nakakalito lang kung ngayon nyo lang to na-encounter. Pero, kaya. Masosolve to. Kailangan lang to practice. So, i-practice nyo yung mga exercises natin sa ating module. Hindi kayo kumuha ng tanong para ma-practice. Hindi ko kasi mapa-assignment yung module natin dahil hindi ko alam paano ipapasa. Pag pipicturean nyo naman, paano ko checkan? Paano ko malabo picture? Kaya gumagawa na lang ang sarili kong assignment, sarili kong quiz. Dahil hindi nga tayo nagkikita-kita. So, siguro ang function talaga ng module na yon para sa mga naka-modular. Yung naka-take home module sila. Yung hindi sila umate ng online class. Kaya may mga exercises yun. So, sa inyo, dahil umate naman kayo ng online class, teacher na yung magpo-provide ng exercises. Anyway, let's proceed now with example number 2. So, example 2, same given pa rin, x squared pa rin ang ating function of x, at x minus 2 pa rin ang ating g of x. Yun nga lang, iba na yung hinahanap sa ating problem. So, that is g composite f, baliktad naman siya. Okay, so solution will have g composite f of x equals g of f of x. So, ang inner function naman natin ngayon is si f of x. Siya naman yung napunta sa inner function. Okay, so now, proceed. Copy g. Tanggalin ang inner function f of x, palitan ng value. So, ang ipapalit natin ngayon dyan ay yung value ng f of x. So, we have x squared. Next, kunin yung value ni g. Ang value ni g ay x minus 2. Okay, so ito yung value ng ating g. X minus 2. So, we'll have here now x minus 2. Next, tanggalin ang x. Palitan ng inner function. So, x squared. Okay, tanggalin ang x, palitan ng x squared. So, remove x, palitan ng x squared minus 2. So, hindi na to mas-simplify kasi simplified na yan. Wala nang solution na, so we will just encircle or enclose that in a box, and that will be our final answer, x squared minus 2. So, again, based on my observation sa lesson, kung ito ay bago sa inyo, nakakalito lang to. Pero pag pinractice mo ng pinractice to, matututunan. Kasi baka malito ka, ano ba yung nasa loob? Ang nasa loob, yung nasa loob ng parenthesis. Ang nasa loob, yung pangalawang function. Ano ba yung nasa labas? Yung nasa una. So, kung nasa loob ang f of x, i-treat mo yung kanyang equivalent. So, x squared. Yun. Yung g, palitan mo na equivalent na x minus 2. Tapos, i-composition mo na, pagsamahin mo na siya. Tanggalin mo yung x, palitan mo ng x squared. Okay, proceed. Example 2. So, proceed tayo with the next one. Okay, third example, we have g composite, same given pa rin. So, g composite g of x. So, ito naman yung hinahanap natin. Pareho pa rin yung mga functions na given. So, f of x equals x squared, g of x equals x minus 2. Yun nga lang, iba yung unknown in our problem. So, the problem needs to have the solution for g composite g of x. Ano yung nasa loob? G. Ano yung nasa labas? G. Diba? Kung titingnan natin, ang ilalagay mo sa loob, G. Ang nasa labas, G. So, G na G. So, hindi mo na magagamit ang f of x. Wala mo na siyang silbi for this problem. Ang gagamitin lang natin dito is g of x equals x minus 2. Okay, let's set up our solution. We have composite or g composite g of x equals g of x. So, ayun yung sinasabi kanina. Wala muna tayong letter f dito. Kasi letter f is irrelevant now to our problem. Hindi mo na siya kasali. Okay, copy g. Then, replace natin sa inner function ang value ng g. So, x minus 2 pa rin yun. Next, ano ngayon ang value ng primary function? Siya pa rin. X minus 2 pa rin. So, si g natin, palitan natin ng x minus 2. Next procedure, tanggalin yung x. Ano ipapalit mo? Ipalit mo pa rin yung sarili niya. Palit mo yung x minus 2. So, tanggalin ng x, palitan ng x minus 2. Minus 2. Yung minus 2, kinopya lang to. Okay, simplify. So, combine similar terms. So, similar dito ang negative 2 minus 2. They are similar because they are terms without literal coefficient. So, both of them has no literal coefficient. So, copy x, then solve negative 2 minus 2, that is negative 4. So, final answer is x minus 4. Maikli nga lang yung solution, no? Maikli lang yung solution natin. Okay, proceed. Example 4. So, same pa rin. Medyo nagtitipid ako sa problem, sa given problem. So, pareho pa rin tayo. F of x, x squared, g of x, x minus 2. Ang hinahanap, f composite f of x. So, therefore, ang gagamitin lang natin is f of x. So, in this given problem, hindi natin magagamit ang g of x. So, yun lang ang gagamitin natin, f of x lang. Okay, solution. We have f composite f of x equals outer function f, inner function f of x. Yun, inner function yung pangalawang letter. Dahil yung pangalawang letter ay magkakapa lang, so siya pa rin yun. Equals, copy f, replace the inner function with the function value, so that is x squared. Equals, primary function or first function, we have x squared. Wala nang karugtong. Next, tanggalin ng x, palitan ng x squared, palitan ng value niya, siya pa rin yun. Okay, so that will become x squared. And then, ibalik ang second power. In this case, so this is evaluation of exponents. So this is evaluation of exponents. So we will just multiply the exponents. Kung ganito yung kaso natin, we will just copy the variable x and then multiply the exponent 2 times 2. So that will become 4. So final answer, x to the 4th power. Example 4. Okay, next part. Example number 5. So, a of x. So, letter A naman. Instead of using f of x, we use a of x and b of x. So, a of x equals 2x squared plus x minus 1. And then, pangalawa, we have b of x equals x plus 4. Tatakpan. Anong hinihingi natin dyan? Ang hinihingi natin dyan is a composite b of x. So, yan ang ating hinahanap. A composite b of x. Okay, so, ang inner function natin is x plus 4. Ang original function, or primary function, hindi naman original. So, primary function natin is 2x squared plus x minus 1. So, yung dalawang x dito, tatanggalin mo yan mamaya. Papalitan mo yan ng x plus 4 pareho. So, medyo mahaba yung solution ito. Okay, so let's set up our solution. So, we have a composite b of x equals a of b of x equals a, and then tanggalin ng b of x, palitan ng value niya, x plus 4. So we have x plus 4. And then copy the first function or the outer function or the outer function or the primary function. Sabihin muna natin ang value ni a of x. So we have 2x squared plus x minus 1. And then substitute. Tanggalin ng x. So we have 2 times. Tanggalin ng x. Palitan ng x plus 4. X plus 4 squared. Ang sagot dyan mamaya, ang solution dyan ay FOIL method. FOIL method tayo dyan. Plus x. Tanggalin ng x, palitan ng x plus 4 ulit. So we have x plus 4 minus 1. Kinopya lang. Ayun. So tinanggal natin yung dalawang x natin. Pinalitan natin ng x plus 4 pareho. Okay, equals. Copy 2. X plus 4 to the second power. Okay, scratch paper ulit. So we have here x plus 4 to the second power. So x plus 4 times x plus 4. We have x times x, we have x squared. And then outer, 4 times x, 4x, plus inner, plus 4x again. So ito yon, 4 times x, plus last term, 4 times 4, 16. So combine similar terms, so we have x squared plus 8x, similar term in the 4x natin, they are similar, plus 16. So ito ngayon ang ipapaloob natin sa loob ng parenthesis. So x squared plus 8x plus 16. And then plus x plus 4 minus 1. Pwede ko nang ilabas sa parenthesis yan. Hindi naman makaka-affect din sa PEMDAS natin. Okay, then magkakaroon ngayon tayo dito ng distributive multiplication. So distributive multiplication tayo. So multiply natin ng 2 by x squared, isa, 2 times 18x, dalawa, at saka 2 times 16, tatlo. Okay? So meron tayong distributive multiplication. Okay, so let's have the first one. 2 times x squared equals 2x squared plus 2 times 8, 16, copy x, plus 2 times 16, 32, plus x plus 4 minus 1. Kung mapapansin nyo rito, hindi ko muna pinagma-minus yung 4 minus 1. Okay, so hindi mo na kasi sumusunod tayo sa PEMDAS. Kasi may 32 ka. Unahin mo na dapat yung 32 plus 4 bago mag-minus 1. Okay? Although, maaaring maging magkamukha sagot, kaya lang, we are following the mathematical instruction, PEMDAS. Okay, combine similar terms. Walang ka-similar yung 2x squared. Wala siyang kamukha. Wala namang merong ibang x squared dito. So, copyhin lang siya. 2x squared. Yung 16x merong kamukha. Magkamukha sila ni x. Pareho silang walang exponent pero meron silang variable. So 16 plus 1. So that will become plus 17x. Now, ito na tayo. 32 plus 4 minus 1. So 32 plus 4, 36 minus 1. So that is 35. So plus 35. So, ang final answer natin for problem number 5 is 2x squared plus 17x plus 35. Okay, example number 6. So, I believe pareho din yung given ito. So, pareho nga din. So, ito lang yung may kulang. Dapat ito may x. Anyway, hindi naman magagamit kasi ang hinahanap natin ay B, composite B. So, ang gagamitin lang natin is B of x. Okay? So, B composite B yung hinahanap. So, solve tayo. So, ibig sabihin na, ang inner function natin ay B, ang outer function natin ay B pa rin. So, we have now B, composite B of x equals B of B of x. So, first thing to do, remove the inner function and replace it with the given function value. So, tanggalin ang nasa loob, palitan ng value ng function niya, x plus 4. Pangalawa, kunin yung outer function. So, siya pa rin yun, x plus 4. Pangatlo, ipalit kay outer function yung inner function. Tanggalin ang x, palitan ng x plus 4. Kasi yun ang value niya eh. So sabi niya agad sa definition, kung babalikan, substituting a function to another function. So yung function, pinalitan mo ng function din. So instead of x, that will become x plus 4. And then plus 4. Eto naman, may parenthesis o wala. Pareho lang yan. Hindi makaka-apekto yan. Okay? Kasi wala namang multiplication yan. Copy X. Solve. 4 plus 4. So, that is plus 8. Okay? So, the answer is X plus 8. Okay, now. So, dagdagan natin. Medyo komplikaduhin natin ng konti. So, we're done with example number 6. We will have now example number 7. So, sa example number 7, dalawa yung hinahanap. So, ito yung ating first problem. F composite f of x. At yung second problem natin ay f composite f of 4. So, kaya lang dito, bago ma-solve yung ating second problem, kailangan mo nang ma-solve yung first problem. Kasi yung solution dito, manggagaling sa first problem. Okay? So, in our given example, ang ating kailangan lang ay si f of x. Hindi natin kailangan ng g of x. Dahil siya lang naman yung hinihingi kay problem. So, we don't need our g of x. Okay, so let's have the first solution now. So, first solution natin, we will have here f composite f of x equal, so it's equal to f of x is equal to f. So, remove the inner function na ipapalit mo yung value ni f. So, that is negative 2x. Equals, tanggalin naman yung outer function, palitan mo rin ng value niya. So, negative 2x. Now, combine natin. Tanggalin ng x, palitan ng negative 2x kasi yun ang kanyang value. So, copy negative 2. So, we will copy negative 2. Remove x and replace it with negative 2x. Equals negative 2 times negative 2, that is positive 4. And then we will have x. So, answer in our first unknown is 4x. So, 4x yung sagot dito. Ngayon, punta ka ngayon second unknown. So, pangalawang nawawala is f composite f of 4. Okay, so paano ngayon to? So, ano ba yung f composite f? Ang ating f composite f ay yung sagot kanina. So, that is 4x. Ba, yung f of f natin, eto yun eh. Ayun yun. Okay, 4x. So, 4x yun. Ngayon, tanggalin mo si x, ipalit mo yung given value. So, ito. So, dito it will become 4 times 4. So, now, the answer is 16. 16. Answer. Kaya lang, although madali, hindi mo naman siya pwedeng sagutin pag wala ka ng first solution. So, you need to have the first solution before you can arrive at the second problem. Okay? So, pinalitan lang natin siya. Ang ginamit nating function ay sa f, composite f ay yung 4x. So, nanggaling to sa sagot dun sa nauna. Good. Okay, example number 7. Next part, example number 8. So, pareho pa rin. Kaya lang, napalitan lang to, naging negative 8. Okay. So, first solution, we have f composite f of x is equal to f of x equals to f. Remove the inner function, replace it with the given function value, so that is negative 2x. And then remove the outer function, replace it with the function value, that is negative 2x also. Kasi, bakit magkamukha, sir? Kasi parang ko naman yung letter eh, hindi magkamukha yung value. Equals negative 2, tanggalin si x, palitan natin ng negative 2x. Ito yun, dito. So, si x ay pinalitan ng negative 2x. So, now, solve. So, pareho din ang sagot kanina. So, that is 4x. Kasi pareho yung tanong eh. Diba? For example number 7, 4x. Example number 8, 4x. Kasi pareho tanong, pareho sagot. Okay, next, second solution. So, f composite f of negative 8 equals, so ano ba yung sagot sa f composite f natin? 4x. Ito yun. So, tanggalin si x, palitan ng negative 8. So, times negative 8. So, final answer is negative 32. So, we have negative 32.